My name is Ambassador Tim Ford Jr. and I left America and moved over to East Africa, Tanzania almost 5 years ago, and I help my people invest, rebuild, and return over to the continent of Africa. So today I want to talk to you guys about an African country that's actually kicking out the colonizers and deciding to move forward and welcome all of the diasporans back home. So let's go. So Burkina Faso has actually kicked out the French and decided to welcome all of the diaspora back home. Guys, this is a great time in history to be alive, and if you're in the diaspora, if you're someone that's thinking about coming to Africa, this is a great opportunity and a great chance for us to be able to come over here and get rooted and stationed over here on the ground. Before I go any deeper, I want to give you guys a quick quote that Ibrahim Toure said in order to entice and influence his people of the power and show them what we're able to do together. He says, "We have been receiving French aid for 63 years. Yet our country has not developed, so cutting it off from us now will not kill us, rather it will motivate us to work and reform ourselves." So he's basically saying like, okay, they haven't helped us in all this time. And with all the time that they've been over there, they claim they've been helping. They claim that they've been trying to help stabilize the region and help put the people in a good position. But unfortunately, they've been lying and stealing from the people and still keeping mess going on, basically. So he basically is tired of it. He let them know like, hey, y'all got to roll. We about to do something different. It's time for us to connect with our people and invite our people back home. He's mentioned in several of his speeches how they've painted a negative picture of Burkina Faso to the world and made it think that it's war torn, make people feel like it's not a safe place to be. In several of his speeches, he goes and mocks them for saying that and painting his country in that type of image. And he also always says that you guys are sitting here now safely and listening to my speech and in a good position, so I hope our people showed you love. So he's always pointing out the hypocrisy in what they're saying and how they painted this negative picture of Africa and Burkina Faso, to be specific, in this moment. So he's recently basically said, if you're an African American, if you're someone in the islands, if you're someone that's from Africa and you have African blood within you, you can return to Burkina Faso and get visa on arrival. Now guys, many of the countries over here on the continent right now, they actually make you pay a fee. When you get into the country, you have to get your tourist visa and pay a fee for that. But now when you go to Burkina Faso, he's actually giving all African descent people visa on arrival. So that gives you a great opportunity to go over there, see the environment, see what's possible, feel the people, see the people. And if you're a businessman or businesswoman, that gives you a great opportunity to go over there and really feel things out and see what's available and what's possible on the ground over there in Burkina Faso. And before I go a little bit further, I want to talk to you guys about the different opportunities for those who are thinking about going over there and possibly investing and going into different industries. Some of the best industries to invest in or get involved in Burkina Faso is mining, agriculture, renewable energy, and manufacturing. Mining. Burkina Faso's mining sector has grown significantly over the past decade, and in 2021, the country was Africa's fourth largest gold producer. Gold makes up about 70% of the country's total exports. So that's a vast opportunity for those with the proper mindset and can possibly invest into the right equipment, can possibly invest into getting the right resources in place in order to mine this gold, in order to treat this gold, and in order to put this gold on the market in a fair rate in order to help Burkina Faso raise up to the country that it wants to be. Next, you have agriculture. Cotton is Burkina Faso's main agriculture export, and the country also exports sesame and cashew nuts. And we all know that cotton runs the world. Now, America got its wealth off the backs of our people for picking cotton and using cotton in order to build its economy, in order to get it to where it is today. But if you can go over to West Africa and Burkina Faso and actually create a good system, create a loving and caring environment where you can work in harmony with the people and work in harmony with the land in order to create cotton products, you can really make something happen. We all know that cotton is in everything that we use. Everybody wants 100% cotton material. So you can make you some socks, You can make you some t-shirts. You can make you some shorts. You can make you some undergarments. You can make pillows. You can do so many different things with cotton. And if by it being one of Burkina Faso's largest exports, so that means there's a lot of space and opportunity for you to create cotton farms and be able to produce cotton in a productive way. And of course, sesame seeds and cashew nuts. Everybody loves some cashew nuts. You can't go wrong getting you a pack of cashew nuts and munching on those and doing your thing. So guys, these opportunities are here for us as a people if we take a chance and go and see what our brother is talking about over in Burkina Faso. And next, you have manufacturing. Now, manufacturing speaks for itself. Manufacturing is a wide open sector all over the continent of Africa. If you're someone who has a great vision to manufacture anything really, all you have to do is go and find you a piece of land, build your facility, and produce. That's it. Sounds simple, but I know it comes with a lot of ins and outs and things that go in place in order to make it happen, but it's doable in countries like these. They're opening up the doors to us as a people. They are looking for investors. They are looking for those with the right mindset who are trying to build the continent with our people and do things properly. It's been a long time coming where people have been able to take advantage of us as a people. People have been able to use our so-called weakness that they think we have against us in order to take advantage of us as a people. But right now, by him kicking out the French and solely relying on his people and depending on locking arms with his people, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to create different sectors, create different jobs, create different opportunities for our families and our people. And manufacturing is a great way to set yourself up and establish yourself as a world leader if you manufacture some things. Let's just say, for example, you go into the agriculture industry and you create your cotton fields and you create your cotton products, and you also create your manufacturing plants to create those cotton products in one place. So this is great opportunity for those who have the proper mindset, who can acquire the capital, who even have the capital in order to build in this time and during these times. Since we're here, gotta show y'all some of the products real quick.
This I'm not your body ready. I'm not your body.
Yeah, natural product.
Not your body.
Yeah. Yeah. Say. Yeah. Come closer. Come. Busy Beachy. Now, with the development that's going on over in Africa and Burkina Faso specifically right now, there's so many opportunities. You can also get into the road industries in order to help pave roads, in order to give access to different areas, in order to go and build in this country. Now, it takes a special mindset. I'm going to say this. I got to give a disclaimer. We come from the Western world and we're used to having development. We're used to seeing things put in place when we get into countries. But when you go to these countries, you have to be aware that you are coming to help build. You are coming to help create something. They're not saying just come over here to Burkina Faso and we got it already and we ready to get it going. Yes, they have the resources. Yes, they have the space and opportunity. Yes, they have the people. But you have to understand that you have to come with your mindset in order to help build, in order to help bring this to life. This is not something that's going to be done overnight. You're not going to go over there from a Western country over there into Burkina Faso and see everything put together. No, it's going to take some work. So he's opening up his doors, opening up the country to those who have the builder's mindset, those who are ready to work, those who are ready to connect with the people properly and not steal from them and take advantage of them as a people and take advantage of their resources. So this is a great opportunity for our builders that's stuck in America, stuck in the Western world, who feel like, man, I'm at a dead end. I can't really build anything because of the system that's put in place and the way that the system operates. This is a place where they've kicked out the power structure that's trying to portray this continuous system that we've been stuck in as a people for the last few decades. This is a great opportunity in a place that they've turned their back to what the French have been doing and been forcing them into a certain way of living and doing things. So this is a great opportunity with doors wide open for those who are trying to go and actually build something over here on the continent of Africa. This is exciting times, guys. I don't know if you guys really know or not, but we are actually writing history right now as we speak. Those of us who take these leaps of faith, those of us who leave the Western world behind and return back to where we were stolen from as a people, 400 plus years ago, you are actually going to rewrite the way that your bloodline and the legacy operate within your family. That's a huge task. I want you to understand that. That's a bold move. I want you to understand that. I don't care how much capital you've acquired in the Western world. Still, use that capital to come back home and build back home. We are free now. We can go. We have the ability to go and explore the world and build what God has given us access to as the rightful owners of his children of this earth. So we don't have to stay in these environments where they're sucking our souls dry, where they're continuing not to treat us properly, where they're continuing not to let us be who we are destined to be. Go back home and build something. Go back home and connect with our people. Go back home and do the work that needs to be done so that we can get to the level that we need to get to as a people. Burkina Faso is opening up the door to all African descendants and giving them visa on arrival to come over and build. So if you have faith, if you got a strong mindset about yourself, if you feel like you're a builder in this time, I dare you to take that leap of faith and go back home and see what happens over in Burkina Faso. The opportunities are here. The time is now. And it's time for us to really build and do something and stop talking about it. It's time to be about it. We are living in a great time and a great opportunity. And it is time for us to take advantage of the times that we are in now. We see the window is closing. The door of opportunity is closing. Things are changing here on the continent of Africa, and things are changing quicker in the Western world. They understand that we are waking up. They understand that we are mobilizing and putting ourselves in a good position as a people in order to rightfully take what's ours. So stand up and be bold and take that risk for your family, for your people, so that you can actually build something over here on the continent of Africa. There's a lot of opportunities in Burkina Faso. So just take a leap of faith and go over and see what is possible and what can be done when you lock arms with our people. At some point, my wife and I, we're actually going to take a trip over there ourselves and see what's going on and see how we can assist our people and connect with our people and actually build something. So this is a great time. I don't know if you know it or not. You watching this because you know it. So I'm going to just go and say you know it. But you got to go over that leap. You got to go ahead and take that extra step. Quit just watching these videos. Quit just talking about what you're going to do and go ahead and take that chance, all right? Now, I want to know in the comment section how many of you guys are thinking about going to Burkina Faso or any country right now. Who's going to take advantage of this opportunity to go over there and get visa on arrival? If you are, I want you to comment in the comment section and let me know what your plans is to do over there in Burkina Faso if you decide to go over there, okay? In whichever country you decide to go to. I'm excited to see where my audience is thinking about going and their plans about doing business over here on the continent of Africa. Like I said earlier, this is wide open. We have a great chance in history to rewrite history and do things properly during this season. So take advantage of this time. Take advantage of the understanding that you have as an individual. If you understand what I'm talking about, if you feel that Holy Spirit tugging you to do something major right now, if you feel what I'm talking about, that is a gift from God. That is something that you need to take advantage of and really use to your advantage and not be swayed away and not be fear-mongered away from going back home and coming back home and building. So go to Burkina Faso for those who are looking for a place to do something, a place to build, a place where you can get visa on arrival and not have to worry about the stress of having to pay when you arrive. This is one of the countries that's actually opened up the doors to our people. Shout out to you, Ibrahim Toure. We appreciate you, brother, for the work that you're doing and the boldness that you're showing to our people. So, guys, take advantage of this opportunity. Get the work done. Go to Burkina Faso. Come to Africa and get the work done. It's time to stop living in fear. It's 2025. The world knows what's up. It's time for us to move in what we know and move in what we understand. Now, if you made it to the end of the video, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your attention. I don't take it for granted. And I hope that this video was able to bring you some value so that you can understand what can be done over here on the continent of Africa. Now, if you're thinking of coming over here, I offer repatriation consultations for those who are interested. I will sit on the phone with you for 1 hour, answer all the questions that you have in order to help you to make a smooth transition over here to the continent of Africa. If you want to talk about investment, I can help you with that. If you want to talk about moving over here, I can help you with that. If you're trying to come over here with an entire family, I can sit on the phone with you and answer all the questions that you have for 1 hour to help you come over here smoothly, okay? So if you're interested in getting that done, click the link in the description box and you can pick your time and we can sit down and get it knocked out, okay? And also, if you're thinking about healing from any ailment that you've been dealing with or diagnosed with over your life, my wife is a licensed herbal practitioner and a student midwife, and she's helped thousands of people heal and overcome many of the sicknesses that they've been so-called diagnosed with. So if you're thinking about getting your healing done and figuring out how you can heal from these different ailments that we've been forced to be diagnosed with in that Western environment, click the link in the description box and my wife will sit on the phone with you and you can have a consultation with her as well, and she will answer all your questions and help you figure out how to overcome what you've been dealing with, okay? Now, once again, thank you for your time. I thank you for your attention, and I don't take it for granted. All praises to the Most High. Thank you for your attention. I'm grateful, and I hope that this was bringing you some value and you can really come to Africa and build something with our people, all right? Take advantage of this opportunity. Go over to Burkina Faso and see what's possible and see what our brother is doing over there, all right? Thank you for your time. Once again, y'all stay safe out there and don't let them take your shalom peace. See you.